To another lesson with me, Manil, here on Unacademy's YouTube IELTS channel. Now, as always, I am picking up a topic and sharing with you how to go about it for your IELTS test so that you can score well and get your desired band score on the test. This lesson will focus on paraphrasing. Now, this is a second in a three-part series. So I've already done one lesson before this. It's a 20 minutes video where I've discussed what is paraphrasing, how can we paraphrase, and I've done one sample example discussing all of those all of those methods that I have shared, right? So if you haven't watched that yet, I would recommend that you go back, watch that video, learn those things, and then make sure that you coming back to watch this video if you're watching this as a published video. And if you are of course here in live stream, excellent, we will be practicing some paraphrasing now. Before I get started, just wanted to, for those of you who already know, you could probably just wait for me to start paraphrasing. For those of you who don't, I am Manil Agarwal. I am an Unacademy Plus educator on Unacademy's app, which means that I offer structured life courses, right? For your IELTS prep. There are two courses that I offer. One is the grammar test, the grammar prep course, where it is for students who are weak at English. See, if you're weak at English, the best you can hope for is a band 5.5, no more. So it's always important that you first improve your English. For those of you who are above average to good or excellent, there is the IELTS course where you directly start preparing for the IELTS test. Now, both the courses are 3 weeks each, Monday to Friday, 1 hour each for the class. If you're good at English, you'll be ready for your test within the month. If you're weak, you'll need 3 months, so 2 months to prepare to improve your English, and then another month to prepare for the test, right? So there is a fee involved in subscribing to the platform. I recommend that you use my code IELTS by Manil, right, to get a 10% discount when you subscribe. The course fee is 2,700 rupees for 1 month, but if you use this code, it drops down to 2,430 rupees. If you decide to subscribe for 3 months, it is 6,600 rupees for combined for 3 months, but with this discount code, it drops to 5,940 rupees. So that is what it costs to study with me on Unacademy Plus. See, here on YouTube, we only give small snippets. You don't get the whole information. So if you really want to prepare properly for the test, I recommend you join the course. If you want to experience this if you want to experience it beforehand, before you actually pay the fees, download the app. I do free classes every month on the app as well. I have some published videos available on the app as well. So you can go through those, you can join those free lessons and get a first-hand experience for exactly what happens, right? So yeah. So coming back to the topic at hand, which is paraphrasing. Like I said, the previous video discussed what is paraphrasing, how to paraphrase, and then I did a sample paraphrase to show all those methods. This video will directly go to practicing, okay? So this was the sentence that we paraphrased on the previous video. Moving on, this is the one where we'll continue from. So let's go with method 1, which is using synonyms. 1 second, let me just change the ink option. Let's go with blue. All right, so the first one, which is to use synonyms, okay, and what all we'll do is we'll use some synonyms for some of the words and try and make a paraphrase. So people are using a lot of online language translation apps. So people, see, once again, you don't need to use a synonym for every word. Is there a good synonym for people that we can use in this instance? Not really. So what we'll do is we'll just write people. Okay, people are using. Well, can we replace using with something? Probably we could go for something like people are downloading. Okay, I mean, in this case, right? In this case, downloading pretty much means using, but is there a better one? Let's think. People are using a lot of. No, I really can't think of. Even downloading doesn't make a lot of sense. People are using a lot of many, right? A lot of can be replaced easily with many. Online can be replaced with internet based, right? Language translation apps Can we think of anything which would? Not really, right? So language translation apps could be changed to applications, right? Because apps is nothing but short form short for applications. So people are using many internet based language translation applications. That is just using synonyms for some of the words, not all the words. Next, we change the word order. Can we change the word order here? Just simply change the word order? Not really, right? If we were to pick up something from here and move it around, no. Can we change word form for some of them independently? People are using a lot of online language translation apps. Not really. Can we change the voice on this one? Yes, we can. And the moment we change the voice on this one, what it does is it also changes our word form and it also changes our word order. So a lot of online language translation apps are being used by people. Done. All right. Now, do we need to add any words to this? No, there is literally no need to add any words to this. We add words when we are short of something, like very short sentences like cooking is very easy these days, or parents are the best teachers. Okay, things like those very short sentences. In those cases, we need to add words. In this case, we don't need to. So we have two possible paraphrases here. One is we've just used synonyms in one case, and in the other one, we've just changed the voice. But what would be the best way to make a paraphrase? We combine the two, right? So we change the voice and then we also use some synonyms. So the third one, which is what I would say is the best paraphrase. Many internet based language translation applications are being used by people. All right. So this is possibly the best way to go about this. What have we done? We've changed the voice. We've also used synonyms. So meaning is exactly the same. Information is exactly the same. Yet we have written a wonderful paraphrase. Now this paraphrase, considering the sentence that we have, even on the IELTS test, would be band 7 and above any day. In fact, this would be a band 8 and above any day. All right. It's not about you see, band 8 and 9 doesn't mean they don't just give you a band 8 or 9 just because the paraphrase is good. But nonetheless, if after doing this you can actually carry on the whole thing while writing the rest of the essay, yes, you will do well. I mean, I said this is a band 7 plus because that is how everyone seems to assess their paraphrases. That is really not how it works. It's a good paraphrase. Okay, so let's forget whether it's a band 7 or a band 8 or a band 9. It's a good paraphrase. Okay. You score band 7 on your task 2 if everything put together is good. You score band 8 if everything put together is very good. You score a band 9 if everything put together is excellent. Okay, so that is what it means. All right, moving on to the next example. Let's go to this one. Many companies sponsor sports as a way of advertising themselves. Some people think that this is a good thing, while others think that it has disadvantages. All right, so we'll once again go with the first one, which is using synonyms. Many companies sponsor sports, so as a way of advertising themselves. A lot of, numerous, we could go with numerous companies could be replaced with organizations. That's another word. Sponsor, okay, we don't change this word. Sponsor sports as a way of promoting themselves. Some people think, okay, few believe that this is a good thing. I'm not going to change this too much. It's pretty fine in itself. While others think, are of the opinion, right? We replace one word with a group of words, are of the opinion that it has drawbacks. Okay, so that's an excellent paraphrase right there. Numerous organizations sponsor sports as a way of promoting themselves. Few believe that this is a good thing, while others are of the opinion that it has drawbacks. Now, let's go to change word order. As a way of advertising themselves, as a way of advertising themselves, many companies sponsor sports. Okay, some people think, while here we could swap these two. Okay, while some think that it has disadvantages, others think that this is a good thing. Okay, so some think that this has disadvantages, while yes you can use it, while others think some others think that it has that sorry it is a good thing. All right, so that's that. So here are the two. What we've done is, in the first one we've used synonyms, in the other one we've changed the word order. So, not taking this too far, let's come up with one paraphrase, which is actually the one that you would be happy to use on the test itself. As a way of promoting themselves, numerous organizations sponsor sports. Few believe that this is advantageous, while others are of the opinion that this has drawbacks. All right, so this is what we can follow so this is how we can paraphrase this particular sentence. So, as a way of promoting themselves, numerous organizations sponsor sports, right? If you believe that this is advantageous, while others are of the opinion that this has drawbacks. So that is our paraphrase for this particular sentence. Let's look at the last one. All right, so this time around I'm not going to go into the individual paraphrases. What I'll do is I'll pretty much put up one straight paraphrase, which would be a mix of all possible methods to create the paraphrase right away. So some people believe that to be successful at a sport you need natural ability, and others think that hard work and practice can make you successful. All right, so to be successful at a sport, natural ability is a necessity, is a thought held by a section of the society, while Another group of people believe that success can be found through hard work. Can I replace hard work with something? Through perseverance and determination, right? But actually, no, I won't really do so, because perseverance and determination are very different from hard work and practice. Through hard work and practice. All right. So what have I done here? I have changed word order. I've changed word forms. I've used synonyms, and I have made it an excellent paraphrase. So to be successful at a sport, natural ability is a necessity, is a thought held by a section of society, while another group of people believe that success can be found through hard work and practice. So that was my paraphrase for this particular sentence. One last one. We have a couple of minutes on us, so we'll use that for one more sentence. Let's try and do a shorter one so that I can finish it. These days, some people spend a lot of money on tickets to go to sporting or cultural events. So let's see, what can I make of this one? Of late, huge sums of money are spent on tickets. Huge sums of money are spent on tickets to sports and cultural events by a small group of people. So what have I done? I've basically changed the word order independently, right? A lot of money these days, of late, a lot of money on tickets, huge sums of money, right? So that has been sort of changed. This part of the sentence I brought to the forefront. Then what I've done is I've changed the voice of the sentence. Huge sums of money are spent. Sorry, I've actually not done it independently. I'm so sorry. I have primarily just changed the voice of the sentence. Of late, huge sums of money are spent on tickets to sports and cultural events by a small group of people. So by changing the voice and by using a few synonyms, I've been able to create a paraphrase. All right. So that was our paraphrasing practice. Thank you for watching this one. I will be doing another one tomorrow, so make sure you join that one. And please don't forget to download the app and join me on the app, right? Like I said, you'll only find snippets, very short videos of one or two things discussed here and there, which will not necessarily help you prepare thoroughly for the test. So join me on the app, attend my free classes, and then come join me on the Unacademy Plus platform to prepare for the test itself. All right. Like I said, this is my code to get the 10% discount when you get the Plus subscription. Downloading the app and watching my videos and free classes over there, of course, is free. Right. So yeah, thank you for joining in. It was once again pleasure conducting this class. Keep practicing, and remember, for IELTS, keep it simple and stick to the basics. Goodbye.